Hey everyone, Nick DeSanctis here with your weekend preview. The winter sports are winding down, the spring sports are kicking it into high gear. We'll start with the hockey team as they have a home-and-home series to wrap up their regular season with Holy Cross. The Black Knights will be at Tate Rink on Saturday night. Head coach Brian Riley thinks that his team is doing what they wanted, playing their best hockey, getting set for the postseason.
Everybody's goal is to be playing your best hockey coming down the stretch, and certainly feel that probably the last 3 weeks, the last month, our guys have been playing pretty well, and I think this is a good time to be playing well. Obviously, this will be a challenge with a good Holy Cross team going up there Friday, and then have to turn around and go right back at them Saturday. But really kind of our last dry run going into the playoffs, and that's really been our focus the last 5 weeks or so, kind of talking about the playoffs and understanding that whoever we play against will be a great opponent, but the pressure will certainly be on them. We'll be playing at their home rink, and everything that we have done to this point has been kind of building up to put us in a position to be successful going into the playoffs.
Tickets are still available for the hockey game on Saturday by calling 1-877-TIX-ARMY or by visiting GoArmySports.com. The gymnastics team 2 home meets this weekend. You can catch both on Night Vision, Friday at 6 o'clock against Temple and Sunday afternoon against Springfield. Head coach Doug Van Everen expects big things from his team all weekend long.
We look great. We'll do well. I mean, our hit percentage, certainly the last 3 competitions, has been the best we've had in about 10 years. So right now, I mean, we are ready to go. I think right now everybody's healthy, pretty good, and I expect that we will do very well.
The men's basketball team closing out their regular season on Saturday against Lafayette at Crystal Arena. Head coach Zach Spiker thinks that his team needs to focus on playing Army basketball.
Well, you always want to play your best going into the tournament and hopefully play well in the tournament. And Lafayette's our next game. It's senior day. There'll be some added emotion there to celebrate Josh Herbeck's career. But we need to be ready to play. We need to be playing Army basketball on Saturday, and that's what we need to do. Well, I think last night in the first half, that might have been our best 20 minutes of defense in the Patriot League season. To hold that team, which is, as we saw, quite combustible in scoring the basketball, we did a good job. In the second half, it got a little loose, and they scored some buckets in transition. For us to be successful, we've got to limit Lafayette's looks in transition and make sure that all the shots are contested.
The softball team down in Fairfax, Virginia this weekend at George Mason. They'll take on Ryder, Cornell, and George Mason. The baseball team in Bulls Creek, North Carolina. They'll take on Towson, Albany, and Campbell. The women's basketball team at Lafayette to close out their regular season. Sophomore Kelsey Minato, the latest member of the 1,000-point club for the Black Knights, getting there on Wednesday night up in Boston. And the men's lacrosse team out at their Patriot League opener at Lafayette. That's your weekend preview. For news and updates throughout the weekend, visit GoArmySports.com. Until next time, for Night Vision, I'm Nick DeSanctis. Go Army.